Okay, all on the left and right of me, you will see a whole line of these girls holding, they're just waving at me, waving at everyone. Welcome to Tokyo Station. I have never hated any train station more than this one because it's so goddamn big. On one side of the train station is the Imperial Palace, and I wanted to go there. I'm staying on the other side of the train station. And I look on a map and I think, oh yeah, that's pretty close. Although when you look on a map, things that seem close are not close because the city is so freaking big. I'd come here and I've got, okay, I'm gonna walk through the station. No, I mean, maybe you can, but I tried to do it twice. I got totally lost. I went underground. I came back out somewhere else, further away, not on the other side. It's just freaking huge. I think you need to buy like a ticket to walk through it. Look, if I'm wrong, someone tell me, but yeah, this thing is crazy. I think it's actually the busiest train station in the world. So nice, beautiful old building though. Kind of gives me very much European vibes. I feel like I'm in London or Budapest or something. Germany, actually. Germany, that makes sense. This is the fancy area though. There's all these like Deloitte and JP Morgan and just rich people stuff. I'm gonna go explore the Imperial Palace today. I've tried to do it several times now. Every time I go there, it shuts early, or I'm going in the wrong entrance, or I like Osaka much better than I like Tokyo, to be honest. I know that's going to be a controversial opinion, but hey, I'd rather not lie to you, just be honest. Look, it might be different if someone showed me around, but no one showed me around Osaka and I had a better time. It was just easy to walk around. Maybe more to see, or maybe not more to see, but I liked the things better that I was checking out. Hey, I still got a couple of days left. Maybe Tokyo will make me change my mind. But Osaka is like, it's the food capital, you know, and what not better thing to do when you're on holiday than eat delicious Japanese food.
Tokyo Imperial Palace sits on the former site of the Edo Castle, which back in the 1600s was the center of Tokyo.
So there is a quick security check. Yeah, there's a little security check, and it did go really quick. It just showed you your bag. It's gonna make things fill up faster.
These wide stone walls and moats aren't just pretty, but they're relics of the past.
So there they got a museum. Entry adults is 1,000 yen, which is about $10 trillion, €7, €6. You can buy a ticket in there or order one online. To be honest, I've been to so many museums since I've been in Japan already. Well, it's good to learn history and look at the things. I don't think you really care about the museums, do you? You just want to know what there is to see. And yeah, we're coming to this place free, walk around. It's kind of nice to be able to out of the big smoke behind me. I do very much get like Japanese Central Park vibes.
It's weird walking through something so steeped in history and feeling so peaceful at the same time. Most of the grounds are closed to the public, but on certain days, like the Emperor's birthday, people line up to catch a glimpse of the royal family waving through the balcony.
Would I come here again? Would I recommend you to come here? I mean, it's a change, but it's mainly just barracks. No, it's mainly walls. Nice view though, but yeah, walls. It's sometimes being a tourist is funny. You walk around and you go see all these historic things and you take photos that you're probably never going to look at. A lot. Maybe you do look back at some. I look back at some of the photos, but there are a lot of times when I'll take photos and I will never look at them again. So when I did a big travel in 2011, I took a bunch of photos. I have all these albums on my Facebook, and that's the place I really look at them. That was the first time I visited those places. I visited them all afterwards, and the second, third, fourth time doesn't strike you the same. Look, it is good to look back on them. But I think these days, too many people just keep the photos on their phone, and then maybe after a year when they need space, they just delete them. And you have a look at them. So I'd read about this online that if you go to the other gate, the one I'm walking out of, there's a small line, and you're right, there's no line here. Should have listened to the internet. But it was a long walk around, and I'm glad I went that way because I'm coming out this way, and this is the direction I want to go in. I guess it depends what direction you're coming from.
Honestly, if you're not a history nerd, it's a nice spot to escape the madness of the city. A reminder that Tokyo isn't just high-rise neon. Sometimes it's gravel paths and quiet walls. It's not just trains and chaos. You've got everything here. Office towers, shopping, bars, love hotels, ramen shops, host clubs, you name it.
So Japan's known to have pretty cool underground like rock and metal scene. So I'm gonna check out a bar. Actually catching up with a friend of mine from Berlin that I haven't seen in about 6 or 7 years. Of all places, Tokyo.
At night, it turns into a blur of sound and color. It's beautiful, but also overwhelming. There's something kind of cinematic about it, like you're walking through a scene that's already been filmed 1,000 times.
This is my first time going to this area. Seems lively enough. I wish I had some more interesting things to say. Alright, let me just show you this shit.
Even metal bars feel tucked away, like secrets waiting to be found if you know where to look. I feel like I'm in a scene from Blade Runner. You know, I was actually really excited for Tokyo. Like, I'd hyped it up in my head. 6 days in this massive neon-drenched metropolis. I thought I'd feel like stepping into a future dreamscape. But for whatever reason, I just wasn't vibing it.
It's pretty cool. A lot of people. Kind of wish I kept my long, cool hair. Feel like I would have fit in more. Okay, this is the Japanese this is the Japan, this is the Tokyo that I was looking for. Check this shit out. This is the Tokyo that you see in the movies and the TV shows and the Instagram on YouTube, and I was wondering where this area was. Now I've found it. It's hip, it's happening, it's colorful, it's bright. There's neon lights. There's young people. Although I'm not young anymore, I pretend I am. I gotta admit, I hate being seen by the public talking to a camera. I feel like it's fucking weird. YouTubers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, all on the left and right of me, you will see a whole line of these girls holding, Jesus fucking Christ. Is that really you're just waving at me? Waving at everyone. Thousands of them. What is this? Where are their parents? Where are their fucking parents?
I see all these photos.
Or aren't we just too old that like 18-year-old girls to me look like 14-year-old girls? Also because they're dressed like fools. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm going to show you around. Whoa. They were super nice, and like the owners,
It's like a 15-minute walk from Tokyo.
Shinjuku. What's with these like? What's so that's a host club for women.
Yes, that's for us.
That's how I mean.
Cute.
I thought so.
Kawaii.
Baka wai wai.
You know what it is?
This is it.
Big claustrophobic in here.
This building is actually half the weight of the Eiffel Tower, and it's taller, but then they kind of made it thinner. They wanted it to be the biggest thing in the world, but didn't happen.
I'd hyped it up in my head. 6 days in this massive neon-drenched metropolis. I thought I'd feel like stepping into a future dreamscape. But for whatever reason, I just wasn't vibing it. I don't think that's Tokyo's fault. I love Japan. Osaka blew me away, Kyoto was magic, Kobe, Nara, they all had soul to them. But Tokyo? I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe it's checking into that pod hostel and realizing in 5 minutes I hated it. Maybe it was tweaking my back at the gym and walking through the city in pain. Maybe it's just being alone in this big city. Tokyo is huge, and it doesn't hold your hand. It kind of swallows you. So yeah, by the time I got to Tokyo Tower, I think I was already kind of spent. And the tower itself, I mean, it's alright. A big red and white structure from the 1950s. Sure, iconic. I get it, but I didn't feel anything. Not like I did at the Eiffel Tower. Not like I did when I was in Osaka, standing at the Tsusankaku Tower. That one had personality. Tokyo Tower just felt crowded, soulless, like a checklist item. If you're watching this and planning a visit, honestly, maybe try the Skytree instead. I heard that has better views and there's a revolving restaurant at the top, with a bar. Tokyo Tower, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. Still, I'm glad I came. Even when things don't click, it's still worth showing up.
Alright, so you start off down here, which is where I currently am now. Then you go to the middle level, and you got good views there, I guess. And then you go up to the top. So this one's like $15, and that one is $35. Get me out of here. I'm gonna go find some cherry trees. They should be blooming now.
Let me know on your travels what has underwhelmed you. Until next time.